Yo guys, I have some serious Guilty Gear news for you, and maybe you heard it, maybe you haven't, but I'm gonna fill you in with all the details here in just a minute. But I want to talk to you guys about some of the changes they're gonna be making, but I would also like to know some of the changes you guys would like to see made to the game before it comes out. Before we get into it, if you go on to enjoy today's video and you want to stay up to date with all things Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball FighterZ, then be sure to subscribe, stick around in this amazing community. But I don't want to waste any of your time, let's get right into this. Guilty Gear has been delayed to June 11, 2021. Now I personally, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is great. I wish more games would do this, because all too often games release before they're ready, and what happens? We all get pissed about it, we hate the game, and many people simply just don't even come back. And you know, for other games like, let's say, GTA, Red Dead Redemption Online, or just broader genre games, these games can bounce back from a bad release. But a fighting game, a genre that's extremely hard to get into for anybody who's just coming into the franchise as a first game, a hard release can really devastate them and push them away from the genre entirely, and I would hate to see that personally, especially when we're coming off the heels of something like Dragon Ball FighterZ, who has brought in a ton of people into the FGC who now want to try out Guilty Gear. So I think it's honestly a lot better that they're delaying, because like they said in their own little post here, it gives them time in order to fix the lobbies, which everyone pretty much unanimously hates. Now I gotta make it perfectly clear, while I think they're gonna make adjustments to the lobby, I don't think they're gonna give us a whole new lobby experience. They put in way too much work into like the emotes and all the animations and just the background, the art, the entire mechanic itself in order to go ahead and throw it all in the trash and give us something new. And despite the fact that the connection was great, they're gonna work more on the servers of things, that way the actual servers don't crash, which is also a massive positive. But I'm also hoping they make tweaks to the actual gameplay itself. I know a lot of people were a little bit divisive about the wall mechanic because it was inconsistent in the way it would break. You'd perform literally the same exact combo time and time again, and sometimes it would break and sometimes it wouldn't. There's a lot of factors that go into this wall break mechanic, and if they can shave that down and simplify it, kind of trim the fat a little bit, I think a lot of people would enjoy it much more. This also gives them time in order to fix the infinite combos that multiple characters have, and just do general balance patches before the game comes out. Now this also means we might see another beta for Guilty Gear where maybe PC players can get in on it this time. Now I looked around in the community already, and it seems like a lot of people are hoping that they change the ranking system of Guilty Gear. They do want to keep the kind of tower system that they currently have, but they're also hoping for a more traditional rank that you see in other fighting games. Let me know what you guys think about that, especially if you played the beta. Some people are also theorizing they're going to be changing some of the life values because people like Chip can very easily get TOD'd. If they make even half of these changes that we're theorizing, this is going to be a massive overhaul to Guilty Gear Strive, which completely warrants the game being delayed, because I mean, releasing the game and then immediately doing all these changes in like the first or second patch is a massive amount of changes for a game that just came out. So I personally rather it be this way. Now on top of the delay, we also have a new event that's happening for Guilty Gear that's going on literally today. I'm gonna put the times on the screen now and a time converter as the linked comment down below. That way you can convert these times to whatever time zone you're in. Make sure you don't miss out on this, because they're gonna be showing us some new gameplay for Ino and Anji. Check it out. If you guys want more content, feel free to check out any of the videos on your screen now. We got this one on the left hand side. I think you'd really enjoy it. It was a subscriber fight that I had recently, and it came down to the wire. Now this video here on the right hand side, well, that's one YouTube thinks you'd like. So pick your poison, have yourself a good time, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this amazing community. I'd love to see you guys in tomorrow's video, but until then, have yourselves a wonderful day.